Are we all used to being backbenchers? And especially when you say backbenchers, we have people even sitting at the few tables which are there. Should we ask people who are actually sitting way behind to come way ahead? That should be fun, right? How many, the front row, how many of you all think they will actually come here? Yeah? What if we make them come here? And you, sir, what's your name? Yes, sir. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you come ahead a little bit? You walk 10 steps, I'll walk one. He caught on. All right. So everyone had a good breakfast? Right? If you haven't had breakfast, don't ask me, okay? I don't know. But we're all about to get started. And in typical fashion, I was wondering, I got in here yesterday saying, hey, man, everything seems fine. The stage, the sound, the setting, the organization, it's perfect. Something has to go wrong, right? And as usual, our registration started late because somebody couldn't find where all the sweatshirts were kept, right? So finally, when something has already gone wrong, things can only get better from here. Unless the presenter doesn't work. It does. So, welcome to the 9th edition of RubyConf India. It's been an interesting journey. I'm talking like one of those people who gives lectures for far too long. But the timeline is right there on the backdrop. We started in Bangalore, and we've come back to Bangalore, right? And I got a lot of people asking me this question earlier. Hey, why no residential conference? For the last 4 years, we've been having conferences in Goa and Kochi, where we've booked like over 200 rooms at a hotel, and everyone stays like one close family. But does it take 4 years for a small Ruby community actually become a family? It's long enough time. So this time we decided, you know what? Let's just do a standard, normal conference. And there you go. We have a full house except for the front 2 rows. Sid, should we do something about it? Right? We should do something about it, right? The easiest way is, when you don't have people coming in, we just remove the first 2 seats and put them behind. But I'm pretty sure these seats will fill up because there are a few people still registering. And of course, those people still having breakfast will join in soon. So we're going to have a lot of people coming in today from different companies. And it's great to see this particular increment in numbers because we know now that there are more Ruby companies coming in. It's also great to see that we have a better, beautiful ratio in the audience. I hate using words like, more women in tech and stuff like that. But it's always good to see pretty faces, right? Sid, would you rather see my face here? So we've got people coming in from various different countries and a lot of cities here. Nothing of this would, of course, have been possible without our sponsors. Please, a loud round of applause for the sponsors as you're going through them. Gojek. And these sponsors have stalls behind. It is imperative as participants that we go to the stall, whether you like it or not, and say, what a wonderful stall. Thank you so much for sponsoring this conference. We love you and we wish you will do it again. Josh Software, Amura, Maven Hive, and Scriptbox. So let's just keep a rule here, right? Either you clap loudly or you don't clap. Now let's try it again. Gojek. Josh. Amura, Maven Hive, Scriptbox. Big Binary, and Red Panthers. Thank you. Of course, we are looking forward to an excellent lineup. One small hiccup, Charles Nutter was not able to make it for very interesting reasons, though he's been to India before. He said, oh, I forgot to get the visa. Well, I think there was a problem. He thought it's a visa on arrival, but in India, only the Japanese have this special privilege of visa on arrival. But there was a problem with the ETB. Well, anyway, we have 10 flash talks, or what we used to call as lightning talks earlier. But this time, we actually put it out earlier, and we got 10 super small talks which are coming on in the session. Of course, there is no conference without a party. The party is going to be right here. Okay, so don't go away, and we're going to have the party today for all those people who thought you're going to miss it because the conference will get over tomorrow and you have to take the late night flight. The code of conduct, in 2 simple words, be nice, all right? But let me add a word of caution here. In our past residential conferences, post-party maniacs, right? We will not entertain even 0.01% of misbehavior at any point. The first people to get chucked out of the hotel after the organizers will be the person who's breaking the code of conduct, right? A code of conduct also means the way you are talking, the way you are presenting yourself, the way if you're going to make anybody here feel uncomfortable, we are going to take cognizance of it and take action against it. It has never happened at a Ruby conference, but it's just a word of caution. So everyone knows the Wi-Fi password here? No? Prathamesh? Why is there no Wi-Fi password? Because we don't want it. Because we don't want it. We do not want you all to sit there and look at your phones because we have an awesome lineup of speakers. Okay? So there is essentially, intentionally no Wi-Fi for this conference. So you still have to tweet. If you get no Wi-Fi found, hop onto somebody's hotspot and tweet. That's our hashtag. RubyConf India.